Indeed, dear ones, indeed. We are here. Greetings to you. The we of you are present always. There is never a moment when we are not around or a part of you, for there is no separation indeed. As you have come to understand in this year of your passing, you would say that it has been a bit bumpy at times. And we would also say to you that this will continue for a little while longer. It is only the bumpiness or the extent of the bumps, the dips, and the heights that are from you. For the less resistance that you have to maintaining what is familiar, the shorter the bumps will become until it becomes absolutely smooth and flowing. When you move into this flowing of you, that is to say, you are aligned with your multidimensionality. You are an active participant. We do not say this to be busy. We say this as a way of having you move gently and navigate all that you are in. For if you remember, dear ones, you are the ones that are creating your own experiences, your own reality. And we understand that you have heard this so much that in many ways it has lost meaning. Yet we would once again emphasize that it is truth. In your truth, it is always about how you are allowing yourself to move through your own personal experiences, understanding that you have created them in every way. And as you move through them much more easily, you release the need to actually try to control anything. For control is an illusion. And as you are stepping into the multidimensional you will see much more expansively all of the possibilities, all of the love, and all of the joy that can be experienced in every now moment. And so we say to you, let this moment be the one that you choose peace, inner peace, that you choose joy, inner joy, that you choose love, inner love, and allow that to be the vehicle upon which you navigate all the rest that you see externally. For the collective is still active, and yet we would say that you no longer are participating. You have made great shifts. And when we use the word great, we mean that you have actually expanded into the greater sense of who you are, the greater knowing of who you are. And energetically, this is where you are ending an entire frequency. You are closing out the realm, if you will, of density in your own reality. It is not to be of concern of others and what others are doing or choosing. It is about what you are in the process of. If you are not clear about what your own process is and what you are surrendering to, we ask that once again you go within. Connect with your source self, you see. And as you sit in this space, then you are able to see in a much different way than you have been accustomed to. This is shifting. Everything that is causing friction is now being embraced and now being absorbed. It is now being transmuted. And as you are in that space of your own frequency, then we say to you, allow yourself to be in the stillness of this. When you are still, you are actually able to experience it much more clearly. Your energetic letting go will feel sometimes a bit chaotic. In the closing out of the energetic fields that no longer serve your highest good, you will be able to take a step back from a higher point of view. As you do so, you will recognize that there is another pattern is at play, another energetic grid that is coming through, and that is the fifth dimensional grid of New Earth and you. As you see yourself landing onto the grid and connecting in every step that you take, then you will understand that you are no longer bound to any of the density or even the agreements or the themes that you chose to have. And on these other life timelines, as they are merging into this one, you are finding that there is no longer anything holding you into a way of being or existing or even thinking that does not allow your mental energy to align with your heart. For you see, that is exactly where you are. You are in this moment aligning your mind, your mental energy, your ego, if you will, to your source self, your higher heart. And as we would say that this is coming into full alignment, it is that you are not releasing any of the density by pushing it away. It is that you are embracing these aspects of you. As they become integrated, they explode into your energetic field in a new way. You see, your body, your physiology is moving into a new way of existing. And as it moves into this ability to anchor in more of the light that is projected and transmitted to you from you, then you are able to expand in every way. We say this energetically, we say this emotionally and mentally. There is a massive calmness that comes with this, a deep sense of inner peace. This becomes part of your main core frequency. As you are allowing this energy of peace to come through, then you are able to bring through with greater clarity your multidimensional aspects. You see, dear one, this is where you are moving into next. Your new phase of what you call your 1 year is a movement into the integration of the full embodiment and the integration of the communication with your multidimensionality. This is the point that we could say everything changed. It is a new level of being. The ways of communicating will soon change into another level of perceiving and experiencing differently. We will say to you that as you have been gently guided through, that you are moving your way into this so it becomes completely the core of you. When you allow your physicality to absorb and live as or be the multidimensional being that you truly are, your divinity and all of your sovereignty, leader of your entirety. That is to say that it becomes your guiding way of communicating, of living, and of thinking and being. All of this comes into a merged state of being. It is not that you are birthing it. It is that you are integrating it. You are now this, and as you are integrating all of this, absorbing it in every way, in every cell of your being, your DNA then goes to its next level of activation, you see. For all of this has been exactly as you have created it to be. The new earth frequency will no longer be of a vague notion. This will be coming through in many ways for you. For as you are able to perceive and able to shift the way that you are operating, your consciousness is present and you are in a new way of existing. We say new, and yet it is not so new. It is only new to this physicality that you are in. And while there will still be many who choose to leave the planet, that we would say to allow them to come in and assist you multidimensionally, for that is the reason why they are leaving, if you understand their true purpose for you. This is also true for your animals. The notion of predictions, prophecies, expectations, precognition, premonition, all of these are part of information that is coming from what you call the future. What we would like you to understand is that while we sit vibrationally in a different frequency as you, that is the information that you have. It is the information that you know in this frequency. And so it feels like the future you is delivering it to you or bringing it through to what you would call now or your past. We would simply say it is information that is in the now. For all of these are occurring simultaneously. All life timelines, all vertical timelines are occurring simultaneously. And so it is information that is of your own knowing. It is information of your own experience. We would say to you that it is useful to use the word channeling, and yet we would also say that is simply a multidimensional communication between you and you in another frequency, you in another dimension. This information is coming into your awareness. You will find that there is much more of this collapsing of notions that you are separate from it. It is more of a collapsing into or an enveloping of. For the difference in this particular experience of what you call now is your physicality, and that physicality is actually integrating the you of what you would call your future being. If you allow yourself to simply sit in that, we don't want you to engage mentally and try to figure this out. This is something that will be coming from within you much more easily. We are simply allowing the seeds to be planted, if you will, and to have the understanding that this is a transformation or a transitioning of energetic frequency. You could call it that you are moving into another dimension, and yet we would say it is not that you are leaving one, it is that you are enveloping it, you are embracing it and embodying all of it. It does not have to hold the same frequency that it has for your human life timeline. For example, we are not suggesting that you are taking in the 3D and absorbing it as the duality and as the contrast that it has been. It is that you will find that there is each end of the experiences will be at one. They will be unified. And so the contrast becomes whole. It becomes complete. It becomes no longer dramatic or traumatic. It is simply the experience that you agreed to have. And in this, you will move into another state of still point and neutrality, for you will no longer carry the density or the heaviness of the emotionality connected to the extremes or the contrast. And you will bring it into a state of neutrality, which dissolves the linear aspect of this. Do you understand? We simply ask once again that you allow the words to flow through you, not through the mental energy, flow through your physicality. For we are communicating with your biology. We are awakening and communicating in a way that allows it to expand the experience of absorption, of envelopment. Do you understand? Indeed. As we say this, in this rest of what you would call your 9 completion year, we would say to you, allow the completion to be complete. Allow it to be whole once again and absorbed into your own frequency as a unified state. And as you move into the unified state of oneness, you move into that next level of your 1 year. Indeed, it is an integration, and it will be massive on many, many levels. We are here to support you in every way. We love you beyond measure, and that is the truth of who you are. You are one. We are one. Indeed. Transmission complete. Oh. Well, that was really fun. I felt like there was a lot of moving parts, and yet it was all one. I don't even know how, I don't have the words for it. I felt like it was moving and everything was shifting, and it was almost shape shifting to a certain degree, but not in a form sort of way, but in a integration way. It was reconfiguring, like our biology, our reality, everything seems to be reconfiguring. And I feel like it's all adjusting to the new earth frequency. So I think we're in for a ride. I feel like we're in for a ride in 2026. I mean, it's not like we haven't been. But I would say that I would say it's going to be a whole other level. I feel that everything that you've been working so diligently on, that we have worked so diligently on to heal and to complete, that all of those themes and all of those agreements are finishing up. And when I mean finishing up, I mean finishing up. I mean like done. Like if you really want to still play in that at old frequency that just isn't serving you, fear, worry, doubt, all of those things, I sense that it won't be something that you can do very easily anymore. And I'm okay with that. I'm sure you are too. I feel like this is completion time, especially since we're in December. Wow, December. Man, what a year it's been. I am here to assist you in any way. I am so happy that you and I are here together. I am so grateful that in some way you have made a connection with me and I've made a connection with you. Thank you. I love you. Mwah!